In 1942, 3 years into the Second World War, the U.S. Army launched its first paratrooper training program. The paratrooper, an infantry soldier capable of deploying from an aircraft using a parachute, was a new concept at that time, and the Army's program would have trouble gaining support in its early days due to its experimental nature. Facing a severe lack of training resources, the Army established the first airborne companies, the most famous of these being Easy Company of the 101st Airborne. The Airborne Corps consisted solely of volunteers who signed on for the promise of adventure as well as a generous pay bonus. While airborne soldiers had differing levels of experience and education, each was handpicked by their commanders for their exceptional physical and mental toughness. Designed to be an elite and mobile fighting force, airborne soldiers endured the Army's harshest training for several years in order to prepare for the invasion of a German-held Europe in the year 1944. In order to pave the way for the massive Allied expeditionary force, Allied soldiers were deployed in their first major action the night before D-Day, June 5, 1944. Jumping behind enemy lines in Normandy, France, the soldiers of the 101st successfully destroyed several German artillery companies despite their overwhelming numbers, making the Allied invasion of France possible. In December of the same year, paratroopers would again rescue the Allied war effort, attempting to cut through the Ardennes forest in Belgium in order to retake France from the Americans. Hitler deployed a force of 800,000 men in what would be the last great German offensive of the war. The men of Easy Company, cut off from air supply due to a series of winter storms and sub-zero temperatures, successfully prevented the German advance until reinforcements arrived, effectively ending the German advance once and for all. Despite massive casualties throughout the war, the 101st ensured Allied victory in World War II, making the airborne soldier a staple in the American military to this day.